Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to my channel, Disruptive Thoughts, and I'm going to be dwelling on person over political party as it applies to Nigeria as we prepare for our 2023 presidential elections. You see, there are things you look at when you solve problems. I have often said to people that a problem, the same problem that occurs under different circumstances and time, would require a different set of solutions to solve those problems. In other words, every problem should be taken on its personal individual merit. Okay, so if the same problem occurs at a different time, occurs at a different place, occurs in a different society with different culture, and occurs with different variants, circumstances, you need to capture those different variant components to cook up a solution for the problem. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because in Nigeria, our political parties are not as established as the political parties in some other countries. For example, the United States of America, the UK, Canada, and all the other wonderful civilizations. The thing is, in Nigeria, for the states, for example, a governor is the biggest, highest power wielding entity in his political party. Nigerians can attest to this, you know that. And then in the country, President Muhammadu Buhari is the biggest, highest power wielding person in the political party APC. Now, what that tells me is this. When we are going to the polls in 2023, because this is the situation and the state of the Nigerian political climate, we can't be looking at political parties more than we look at the persons themselves who are going to be bringing themselves up for employment for this job. Now, see this. Am I saying that the political parties must not be considered? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you should not consider that as much as you consider the person who is actually contesting. Because, if the political party is weak, it means it's spineless to an extent. What that means, like I have said, is that the person who ascends to the power of authority, the seat of power, he is going to be the one playing out most likely, and from what we have seen over the years, more easily his personal antecedents. Before this government came into power, there were a lot of debates about likelihood of Islamizing Nigeria, and people just brushed that away. Come on, we have a very well set structure. There's the legislature and all that. But some people have started spewing now a lot of information, and the government, rather than debunking what they have said and proving their facts wrong, the government is bullying. So, your guess is as good as mine. There is some kind of truth to what they have said. That is my verdict as touching that. But to know that we were going to the polls in 2015 and this was a suspicion and now it's playing out, just tells you that the personal antecedents of people must not be taken lightly, especially when the political parties are not very established. It will not always be the case with Nigerian political parties, but as it is now, because I'm very concerned about 2023, we must get it right. So if we must get it right, we must also look at these things. This is our peculiar challenge, this is our peculiar characteristic, and we must cook up a solution for our peculiar problem. So in voting, we are going to be looking at the person more than we look at the party. Yes, I agree that there are big also power brokers in party structures who can influence what the president finally does, and we have seen that also in this government, where you have a set of cabals who tell the president what to do. This has nothing to do with the party per se. It's just an agenda that is being conveyed on board the party transport system. It's not really a party arrangement, but it's a caucus arrangement that is different from the party. And that's why I said we have to look at the person's antecedents and the person's characteristics, because to influence a person has a lot to do with their characteristics. People who are very courageous and very opinionated, and people who have a clear head and who are very confident and intelligent are very hard, to use to achieve your own agendas. They will not have it, they will not take it. But people who are gullible, people who are not so confident, people who are not so intelligent, and people who are bigots, religious, tribal, who are nepotistic, will always go there and do what they will do, and there will not be any control from the party to check that. The closest we ever had to this was when Adam Soshomole tried, to be a party chairman for once, and would challenge those powers that be, from what I have explained, and we know what happened. I'm not justifying anything, but I'm just stating facts so that we know where we stand and know exactly what to do about it. God help us. God really help us. Thank you.